Hi artists, it's Miss Lee. This week I'm going to demonstrate how to create a print from styrofoam and markers. Printmaking is a type of art where images can be copied or reproduced. There's lots of types of printing: screen printing, etching, wood engraving, something called lithograph, but you can make a print with just some household items such as styrofoam. Here's some styrofoam I saved. This one is from some dinner takeout I had for Mother's Day, and here's one that held veggies or meat from a grocery store. Of course, ask before you use these items from your home and always wash them first. Other supplies you might need are markers, a pen or a pencil, and scissors. First, I'm going to cut the edges of the styrofoam so that I have a flat piece to work from. Make sure the side of the styrofoam you are using does not already have an engraving or an imprint on it. You can see on one side of the pink styrofoam there's already an image, probably from the company that packaged the food. So for this piece, I would use the smooth side, not the side that already has an imprint. I'm going to think of a simple design with lines and shapes. I'm going to draw a cactus plant. Now when I'm drawing my image, I'm going to press onto the styrofoam so that my pencil creates an impression. When I say impression, I mean that if you run your fingers across the line you've just drawn, you should be able to feel the line. As you draw, be aware that anywhere you are drawing a line on your final piece or your print, it will show up as a white line. You'll see what I mean when I'm finished. Another important thing to keep in mind is that your final print will be a reverse of what you see here. For example, the arm of the cacti plant is on the right side, but when I print it, it will show up on the left side. This is important if you decide to put words or numbers in your print because on the final piece, it will show up backwards. Alright, I'm ready to start adding ink to my print. I'm just using regular Crayola washable markers. You can use any type of water-based marker. Remember that any lines you impress onto your styrofoam plate will show up on your final print as a white line. Adding as much color to fill in space will make your print much more visible. Artists always think about the whole surface of their artwork. I encourage you to find a solution for the background. Here, I'm adding a simple stripe pattern. Filling the whole space of your art gives your work a much more finished look. Keep in mind that the styrofoam plate is not going to be your finished art piece. It's actually a tool for your finished art. I'm ready to print my picture. You'll need some water and a paper towel or sponge. I'm going to dampen the surface of a blank sheet of paper. Not so wet so that it's dripping wet or tears, but enough so that it appears glossy. Now carefully lay your styrofoam plate face down onto the wet surface. Give it a good back rub and gently lift it to reveal your print. I can make several more prints of the same picture by coloring the same styrofoam plate again, maybe with different colors. That's what's so special about printmaking. You can reprint your image over and over again. Or if I made a mistake with one print, I can reuse the styrofoam plate over and over again with the same picture that I had engraved. After I made my print, I decided to experiment. I traced around the shape of the cactus plant, and I like that the outlines make the focal point stand out more. The cactus was my subject. That means the object that I drew. You don't have to do the same subject as I did. Maybe you want to draw a rocket instead, or a seahorse. You're the artist. Either way, I'm excited to see what you come up with. Remember to share your art with me through Seesaw or Google Classroom. I'll see you soon, artists!